Alright, so I'm back here. See a little fog in the distance there. Anyway, we're in Central Florida. I think it's in the mid-50s today, so kind of cold for us. Oh, bright sun. The horses and the cows are out. So I go on these walks as a little motivation. And for the exercise, of course. And even though a lot of times I would just rather just sit down and not do anything, just sit there and maybe scroll through YouTube and get lost in that blur. But I've changed my viewing habits so that I don't do that as much. On YouTube, I watch creators that motivate me to do more, things like that. For them, I've jumped that up to about 95%, and then I still do maybe 5% of the little scrolling of the shorts and stuff. I like when they do the movie stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, trying to get better on that. Trying to add some more exercising in, because I haven't been seeing that much of a change, because part of the 2 exercises that you do, one is 45 minutes outdoors. I do 50 minutes, time. Look at that motivation, 5 extra minutes. And then one can be inside again or outdoor. But my exercises are my physical therapy, which is 1 hour, which I go about 4 times a week. And then I do chair yoga. So you don't see big gains of, what is it called? Sacropia is where you get over 35 or 40 and you're losing your muscles. Well, that's what I'm definitely seeing here. So I've incorporated doing some push-ups to failure. So I'm doing 3 sets of push-ups to failure every 2 days. I was going to do it yesterday, but I'm super sore. So instead of taking 1 day to recover, it's taking me 2 days to recover. And then also I'm trying to work on my abs and not bother my messed up tailbone while I do that. So I'm doing like butterfly kicks and side lifts and tail failure as well. But those I get up to between the first set I can get up to about 100 and change, 110, 125, and then the second set I think it's more of my mind that I get up to about 60, and then I might get to 40 on the 3rd set, or sometimes I get to between 40 and 50 and then do 60 the second time. So I know I've got more in me. It's just, I don't know if I'm getting bored or I'm just like meh, but I definitely feel my stomach. Plus then I do my side kicks where you're laying on your side and you're lifting your legs up slowly. And I do between 50 to 80 3 times, or basically to failure each time. So those are definitely helping. I feel that soreness, so I know the muscles are recovering from that, so they should be getting stronger. So the only thing, and I like to ask you guys out there, because hopefully some of you guys are carnivores as well, or you're on keto or the Mediterranean diet. I'm carnivore, and I guess they call it hyper carnivore. That means like I'm not super carnivore or whatever, not the lion or anything like that. I about 95% carnivore. The 5%, I think it's probably less than that, is that I still have my coffee. I use half and half creamer, and every so often I put some cheese on my beef patties when I'm eating those. And I use seasoning, salt and pepper, and some garlic powder on my food. And then also habanero hot sauce. Yeah, I like that when we have it. So I'm not a 100% hardcore carnivore, but you know how when you're exercising, if you know this, they say that to maintain your muscle mass, you need your weight. Roughly, it's 1 gram of protein per your weight per each pound that you want to maintain. So I want to stay between the 190 and 180 range. I'm not sure how much because I want to get muscles. I would like to get back up to 200 and be like muscles and like 10% body fat, but I'm shrinking. I'm getting shorter over time, and that's with my compressed spine from the accident and stuff. So I might be able to work on that a little bit. But it says that I should be around 160 something. I can't picture that. I think I got up to like 175 in the Army, and I was like, oof, in really great shape, but I was still kind of I didn't consider myself super muscular, but I was definitely toned. So I'm trying to find that balance. So I'm trying to take back to the thing here, the main point. So I'm trying to figure out, I need to do, say, 180 to 190 grams of protein a day. Now, when I do my 4 eggs in the morning, and I call it morning, but usually I eat between, my first meal is between 11 a.m. and noon, or even up to 1, I'll eat. And then I'll eat again when I come back from physical therapy. So at 5:30, I stop eating by 6. So I cook my beef patties or my steak. Sometimes I'll have like carnitas, pulled pork chops, and sometimes I'll mix in some chicken breast with that. But so 4 eggs usually, and I can't really eat more than 4 eggs. I do put butter in it, so I'm keeping my fat up. I put butter on my steak and my hamburgers, my beef patties. I don't eat any bread or anything like that. It's just pure meat. The beef patty, I should say then. They're still not finished with that house. These guys are the slowest roofers in the world. That looks good on that side, but the whole other side is not done. It didn't work yesterday, that I noticed. And now with this weather, they're not here either. So, I don't understand that. So, sorry, I'm going back to my roofing days. But anyway, back to this. So my 4 eggs, they're about 20, a little over 20 grams of protein. My steaks are usually in between the 40 something to 60 something, depending on the size. My beef patties, I eat at least 2. Those are around 40, I believe. And then I try to do some bone marrow protein, and one serving is 20, so 40 2 times a day, so 40, 50, that's 90, and then I'm up to 110, and I'm stuffed. I can't eat anymore. I think it also has a lot to do with the gallon of water I'm drinking. So I think when I do finish, and I will complete the 75 hard, I will not drink a gallon of water a day. I'll probably drink a half a gallon. I think that's my good balance, is what I'm seeing. mixed in with my apple cider vinegar and water. I think that should give me enough water so that I'm feeling okay. But the gallon is just too much for me. But so I'm lucky. And if I don't eat the second meal, I'm okay with that too. So I could eat, like, and I'm only eating 4 eggs and maybe a protein drink. I'm okay with that. I'm not like hungry. I don't have cravings anymore. Do you guys get this way, or how do you guys keep up your protein? That was my question. Your protein content at that level. For me, like say 190, even 180 grams of protein, when I'm satiated at 4 eggs and butter, like just a little slice of butter there. So that's what's getting me. My stomach is just not that big anymore. Maybe I have to increase my activity so that I feel hungrier. I don't know. So if you give me some tips, if you don't mind, in the comments, how you gradually increase the amount that you're eating and stuff without feeling bloated. Because I used to eat where I would feel bloated. I could, you gotta unbuckle your belt, and then you gotta unzip it a little bit, and your stomach is just all inflamed and out. I don't like that feeling. So, trying to figure out how to do that. So I definitely would like your advice on that, if you can give me some advice. So, this is kind of quick, I feel, video today. Thank you for watching. I'm going to stop now because I'm a little sore with this weather. So I don't want to keep moaning in here. So I think the word of the day is, it's going to be the word of the day is protein. That's, yeah, don't want to say eat more. Increase your protein. No, protein is fine. Protein with a little heart. I don't know. And that just hopefully, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's been on carnivore for a while. Or even on keto or the Mediterranean diet. That's finding it hard to actually eat more. Enough to that. So if you can put that, hopefully that'll motivate other people to look at that and figure out ways. And plus it also helps the algorithm. So when they see more engagement, the algorithm will push it out to more people. So I thank you for that. Oh, look at that. This fogs it's almost burned up. There we go. Almost there. All right. Well, I thank you kindly. You have a blessed day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.